djlonghairorig here in the house. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another MTG Roundtable. We will possibly have some guests roll through here a little bit later, it looks like. But we have a lot to cover. So let's say hi to some peeps in chat. Juggalo, what is good, my friend? How you doing?
Juggalo.
Yeah, we got Brian here. What's good? Michael Superbacker. Oh yeah, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Michael Superbacker.
Right. And I know we got to work on your umbrella meme. Write that. Hey, make a note. Maybe you can help me out with this, Dan.
Yeah.
So for Michael Superbacker, we got to do a clip somehow of the air umbrella. So we got to do this for him. So look around or mess around with some options that we have at our fingertips. But we got to mess with that later, man. Well, I got to get that done for him. Anyway,
well, yeah, Michael Superbacker should Michael Superbacker, you have me on Discord. Send me a message later with links to some of your air umbrella clips, and we will make something nice together for you.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. Yeah, hell yeah. Well, welcome everyone. Cowboy Dan, how you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good.
Nice. What up, Cap? How you doing, brother? How you doing? All right, let's get Brian handled here. We haven't played this clip in a bit.
Have no fear, students, because I am here.
All right. Yeah, cool, man.
I'm doing cool.
Get that done. Thank you.
I got it written down. Oh. I got it notated. It's in the I popped it in a spot where we'll never forget about it.
Awesome. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. All right, so today we got a lot to cover, guys. Let's go ahead and work on this here. Originally, I was going to rock with the WPN article, but they decided to put this up today. So not only that, they have dropped the information on the next. We knew it was coming. You know, they got to milk it. The next festival in a box, and some of the included cards on the promo end aren't bad. So we're gonna get into that as well as some of the promos and fun stuffs for events popping up here in February, leading into May, or what was it? January, February, March, April, something like that. Like into at least March. But yeah. All right, so let's go and pop that up here. Boom, baby. Okay, so we got where and how to play Aetherdrift. So this is going to give you all the dates, and there's the little shark picture I got. Woot. All right, so off to the races. The pre-release pack. Of course, we have the 5 different dice and a promo card in the fancy new package there. But obviously not a topper. But it says 1 traditional foil year stamped, rare or mythic, helper card, deck box, spin down die, and 6 play boosters. So nothing really different there. All right. Along with the basic lands, courtesy of your LGS, everything you need to enjoy your pre-release. Additionally, players who pre-order Aetherdrift products from their local game store can pick up during pre-release events. They can get their Life Craft engine. If you guys haven't seen this one yet, it's pretty decent. If you are running Typal or Tribal or whatever. Vehicles you control are the chosen type of creature. So it comes in 3-drop, 4/4. As a vehicle, choose a creature type. Then all vehicles become that creature type, and then each creature you control of the chosen type other than this vehicle gets +1/+1. Nice. You don't even have to crew it, so it could just sit there and give +1/+1, and your vehicle creatures are now whatever creature you want. Pretty nice. This is pretty cool. If you guys remember that quick video I had of Pinfinity, this one, if you download the app, it does it's textured and does like 3D stuff on your phone. It's pretty fun. So we have the I forget what it's called, but the the spoilers coming up later for it, but this is what everyone's battling for, the Aether something. Yeah, good job. On remember the name, Russ. Good job. Okay, and we got another special little pin, February 14th to the 3rd with Foundations introduce Academy. Basically help the stores doing their job, teaching people how to play. And looks like we have a cool pin there that we can't really see. It does look like it's a Johnny. And deck building, there's some events, 40 card decks from contents of your play boosters, and build deck on your own. Here is the traditional foil promo, Dark Steel Colossus, pretty nice. That art is pretty sick. All right, so here's the Cowboy Bebop inspired artwork. They're finally giving these out February 14th to the 3rd for Standard Showdown. Pretty sick, I think.
That is kind of sick, you know. I mean, I wish like the image was bigger up on my screen.
Well, I guess I can go big. There you go. But that's about best I can do.
Well, it's a little better.
Yeah, right.
I like that though.
Oh, the umbrella scare from Indiana Jones and the Holy Grail. Okay, do that and then do something. Hey, Robert's Table, how you doing, buddy? Long time no see. Good to have you back. Kevin Hine, good to see you. Are you are we ready? Yes. And I choose, if I can find it. Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Was Three Stooges at the bottom there? Where is? I'm right in the general facility. There it is. There we go. We haven't played Kevin Hines clip in a while, but I would choose this piece because it's awesome.
This box I hold before you contains the cutest animal on the planet.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, Branden? Oh, there's a Halo sword. Okay, I think I have that one. We'll get into the spoilers here in a little bit. But I just want to cover this real quick. So let's go ahead and move on. Genesis Nightmare, good to see you, buddy. All right, so there we go. Get the lightning strike. Sweet. Aetherdrift, Standard Showdown. Here are some of the promos. We got Marauding, Mako. Okay, and then additionally, players at Standard Showdown events beyond will be able to earn Aetherdrift promo packs while supplies last, containing souped up versions of select Aetherdrift cards. So there you go. Now we got the Hit the Road to MagicCon Chicago Pro Tour Aetherdrift, February 21st to the 23rd. And we got Karn with pants. It's really weird, but hey, he's living his best life on the beach. Hell yeah. So there's Karn Limited, Liberated, 7-drop for 6. Target exiles card from their hand. Exile target permanent for -3 and -14 to restart the game. So this is coming out of OG Dominaria. Can't even say it right. Anyway.
You know, wait, hold on a second. Scroll back up. I'm trying to check this picture out. Is he wearing a suit of armor and beach shorts?
No, he's basically a living construct.
Okay, as I'm like, I mean, like, it kind of.
So honestly, he doesn't really need the shorts.
Yeah,
but okay. I kind of want it just for like the flamingo on it. It's kind of, I don't know. It's cute. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Definitely killer art though.
Yeah. All right, so Pro Tour Aetherdrift participants will receive a non-foil borderless with top 32 receiving the traditional foil, and this will be at Pro Tour and the World Championship Secret Lair prize card. Cool. All right, here's the big news. It is back. Now, we don't know how much they're going to charge. It should still be around that $3. So. And you can only get the mystery 2 booster boxes from from the event itself. They'll have some for sale, and then these, and then you're on your own after that. So this will probably clear out in the first couple of days at ChicagoCon. But Mystery 2 has some good stuff. A lot of the future sight cards are still retaining value. I expect a dip after Chicago, though. So it'll knock it down a little bit. But after they sell out on the third or fourth day, prices should kind of stay around the same. All right, so we got Animar Soul of Elements. An elemental 1/1 protection from white and black. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put a 1/1 counter on Animar. Create spells you cast, creature spells cost 1 less to cast for each 1/1 counter on Animar. So some classics, Forgotten Ancient. It's always a classic. Benevolent Hydra. All will be one. It's interesting. Of course, yet another Mole Drifter. And we have a Future Sight Ponder. And the first sliver is making a return in that interesting art. I am not 100% sold on that. Not sure about it, but it's pretty neat. Get the first sliver. And Sarah the Benevolent and a test card that won't be worth anything. So pretty cool. Not a bad little setup there. So yeah, if it's around the 3 bills, might be worth it. All right, Aetherdrift Commander Party. And I have some further information on this. So there's the promo card you guys are going for, which is Rishkar's Expertise Retro Frame. Should be shiny. And I actually have something on that right there. So give me a second here. I'll pull it up. Okay. So we got, I got to go over here. Okay. Here we go. All right. So this event's kind of fun. Basically, just like the from the Adventures of Forgotten Realms and Baldur's Gate, we have this little fun board that you print out. Here is that and that. Okay. It is loading, but there's a little fun side game that you could play on these commander parties. So here is the one sheet for you. Once during each of your turn, as a sorcerer, you may move clockwise during the race track. So there's a race track we'll show here next. Advancing a number of spaces less than or equal to your speed. After moving, you trigger the ability of the space you land on. There you go. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200.
Are they making this a board game?
Yeah, no, it essentially is. Whenever you move past the finish line, each opponent loses 5 life. So there's the payoff. When you move past a wrench, if you have no charge counters on your dashboard, roll a d6 die and put a charge counter on your dashboard on top of the tool you rolled. Okay. As a sorcery, you may activate ability of a tool on your dashboard by removing a charge counter from that tool. So here is the fun stuff that you can do on a d6. And here is the playboard. It's kind of interesting.
Okay.
So you start that at go, and you keep going. I guess you could pick up a wrench along the way. But it's similar to the dungeons. That's what I was talking about. Is you got the dungeons, and you could play this game while in kind of speeding up your commander games. So kind of fun. All right, let me get rid of that. All right. There you go. Okay, back to the Le article. Oh. Weird. For some reason, it doesn't want to go away. All right. There is the Buy a Box Extendo for that vehicle we talked about earlier. There we go. Cool. Okay. there you go. There's the promo that you'll be battling for. Kind of cool. All right. So exclusive promos at the store championships. There's 3 cards here. Hit top speed, relief, navigated tight corners. Okay. All the promos are available while supplies last. So contact your local store for details. So this is for the store championship. We got a Deep Cavern Bat, Preacher of the Schism, and Virtue of Persistence. Some fun cards. Top 8 is going to be the Virtue of Persistence. Alrighty. And at the Modern Spotlight, March 14th through the 16th, you got a chance to prove your skill in one of the most popular competitive formats, Modern. With a $50,000 prize pool, it's a Modern's player's dream. Might just be the one to emerge victorious. All right, so we got Cauldron Complete. Some interesting, cool art. Should receive one if you participate. Be non-foil. Top 128 will receive the traditional foil. Top 8 players will receive invites to Pro Tour Magic, The Gathering, Final Fantasy, taking place at MagicCon Las Vegas. Nice. The overall winner also taking home 2 Modern Horizon 2 draft booster cases. Wow. And 2 Modern Horizons 3 play booster cases. I guess they still have some, huh? That's a total of 24 boxes of cards. Okay. Fanfitty will be hosting side events. All right. What the hell card is that? Nexus of Fate. Nice. Okay, so January 4th through the 23rd, the regional championship events. So you could score this cool card. Play it later on the year. Plus, okay, kind of skimming a little bit, guys. Here are the regional dates all throughout the world. Looks like it'll be at Star City Games here in the U.S. 7th through the 9th in Portland, and the 7th and 9th in Charlotte, North Carolina. Interesting. Round 2, we got Mayhem Devil. That looks pretty cool. And Force of Despair. I haven't seen that one in a minute. It's not one of the big forces, but interesting poster art. Okay. All right, cool. 1 article knocked out. Bam. Yay. Okay. Let me get caught up with chat here. Yeah, it's Party Karn. Exactly. Do you get that promo card just for going? I believe so. With the foil version being in the top 32. Yeah, I know. Stupid, sexy Karn. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Super fast. Good to see you, buddy. Karn the Divorced. Yes. Right. Yeah, it's Mystery 2 boxes plus Secret Lair, no bonus packs. No bonus packs. That was a one and done for Las Vegas. So we're just getting the Secret Lair and the Mystery 2. So I'm sure we'll be paying the same price though. What's the point of the test cards? They're cute. No plans as of that I know of. I have 0 money to go anywhere. I'm kind of stuck. So no Chicago. It's a strong maybe for Vegas this year, but I'm not 100 on it. Did the same type of thing in pre-release for Bloomborough and Dustborn. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Hey, what's up, Dull Brain? How you doing? Where'd he go? Where did he come from? Where did he go?
Where'd he come from, Cotton Joe?
Yeah. Should have said Dual Brain. Might be at the bottom here.
Let's see. Saw it a minute ago.
Yeah, I just freaking saw it too.
Yeah.
There it is. Found it.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
All right. TCGDude, where you at, brother? I sent you an invite a whole lot back. All right. We got okay. Zombie dad brain. Oh, I hear you, bro. Yep. I hear you. All right. So there is that. I will wait to see if anyone else shows up, but let's go ahead and knock out some spoilers. Okay. So I think I have it up to date. We left off with territorial Aether Kite on spoilers, so I believe I'm caught up. So let's do it. Okay. We'll start off with that. And let me hit these all at once. Tired nuts, right? I hear that, bro. Hey, what's up, Sandwich? How you doing, buddy? All right. Only let me load two. All right. I've been talking. Your turn, buddy.
Oh, okay. My turn to yap.
Yay.
Um,
before you do, cheers, brother.
Cheers.
We got a white can today, yeah.
My coffee choice of tonight is white marshmallow chocolate with caramel and extra marshmallows.
Ooh. Sounds fancy.
I just threw all the shit I could into it. Oh, sorry. 21 minutes before I swore. Oops.
Yeah, I think it was 21:11, maybe. Nice job. Good job, brother. We're doing better.
All right.
Read the card.
So we have the Quahog Beast. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, Quag Feast? Is that what it says? So small. Yeah. Tiny. Okay. Quag Feast. It's a sorcery card. It's costs 1 black. Choose your target creature, planeswalker, or vehicle. Mill 2 cards, then destroy the chosen permanent. If its mana value is less than or equal to the number of the cards in your graveyard. Speed broad racers are gravious. Well, not racing, but everyone must eat. What?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it's an interesting thing. Right off the bat, you could pay 2. If you don't have a graveyard, you can get rid of something for 2. But you know, as you're moving on, it's not bad. It is at sorcery speed. So, and it is destroy. So it's not exile. It's not bad. Little 2-drop kill spell. That you have potential of taking out bigger things as you grow your graveyard. So not too shabby. All right, on to the next one. Yeah, we had some people were supposed to be here. They're not sure what's going on, but hey, the show must go on. All right, moving on to the next one. Okay, and let me load our victory. Oh, I did that one first. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right, so we got the Hour of Victory. It is a 2 and a black. Would start your engines. When this enchantment enters, create a zombie token. Nice. And once you get up past 4, or at 4 rather, you could pay 2, sacrifice this enchantment, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Activate only as a sorcery. If you're able to get some cheap damage off, it's basically you get a zombie and you got to pay another 2 to tutor. So it's all right. It's a very slow tutor. All right, Dan, you got the momentum breaker here.
Momentum breaker. 1 black. We got enchantment. Start your engines. If you have no speed, it starts at 1. It increases once on each of your turns. When an opponent loses life, max speed is 4. When this enchantment enters, each opponent sacrifices a creature or vehicle of their choice. If the opponent who can't discard a card, now you have 2. Let's say like that as it's 2. Sacrifice this enchantment. You'll gain life equal to your speed.
Okay. So max speed is 4. So every time you damage, it increases once on each of your turns as opponents loses life. So you got to damage an opponent, and then you get 1 speed counter. This comes with 1. So the max at the end, the payout for 2 for 4 is like the best you can do. It's not bad. I mean, you pay 2 to have everyone sack a creature, and then you get a life payout later. So it's not too shabby. All right. So we got Intimidation Tactics for 1 black. Sorcery. Target opponent reveals their hand. Choose a creature or artifact card from it and exile that card. It's got cycling 3. Pretty interesting. There he is. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you perfectly.
Beautifully.
Welcome.
Hey, sorry, I got caught up with the project and I lost track of time. I was sitting down on the computer and I actually saw Hellwheeler streaming earlier, and then I was reminded, oh yeah, that's right.
Got caught
good,
watching
brother.
Jesse play Mass Effect, huh?
I had no idea what the stream was. It is Mass Effect, yeah. Turn on YouTube to put on some jams while I was working on a project, and I saw that Jesse was streaming. I was like, oh, that's right, streaming.
Yeah. Well, welcome, brother. If you wouldn't mind helping us, we're gonna go through a couple more spoilers. So if you wouldn't mind helping us read, that'd be awesome.
That's fine.
And then I have an article I pulled up as WPN stores are getting secret layers now. So we're gonna get into that. I have an article already pulled up, but if you wouldn't mind reading this, sir.
The Last Ride, 1 black, a legendary artifact vehicle. It has a space, power, and toughness of 13 for each. The Last Ride gets neg X, negative X, where X is your life total. For 2 and a black, pay 2 life, draw a card, and it cruise for 2. The rear view mirror showed Winter what awaited him should he fail.
Yeah,
Fun
spoiler
stuff.
alert, he failed.
It's a running theme with the character.
Right. And so what was the original card I'm thinking of? Same thing, but it's not on a vehicle.
Death Shadow.
So you got Death Shadow on not a stick but a vehicle, and then so late game you can pop this down, pretty nice, and then you can lose life to draw a card. So not bad if you're running vehicle strategy.
Well, no. So the interesting thing about this card is that as an artifact, it doesn't have power and toughness. So you can drop this turn 1 in any kind of artifact synergy deck, especially affinity.
Oh,
so
affinity.
This is,
yeah.
So this is a very powerful card. This is a very powerful tool for mono black or Golgari affinity that gives you access to not only a turn 1 drop for some artifact nonsense, but a very late game winner. That also gives you a way to draw cards, which is something affinity definitely does not need.
Yeah, right. And Doctor of the Gods, 123. Sorry you couldn't make it tonight. Hey, no worries, man. I hope you and the missus have a wonderful evening. But thank you for tuning in, letting us know. All right, so we got the Last Ride. All right, and
Well, with this Last Ride card, I just want to say that when I get around to building my head deck, I think I want this card in my deck.
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, after all, who doesn't want like a skull-shaped racer in their head deck? You know, just saying.
You just like it because it's one giant face as a car.
Basically.
Call me out, why don't you?
Or I will. You got this card, Dan.
All right. I was in the wrong YouTube window. All right, Shrinking Ogogre. Oil. What is that word? I'm sorry. Words. Are they making up words now?
Streaking Oil Gorger.
Oil Gorger.
Oil Gorger.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this is a Texan. All right, Streaking Oil Gorger. 4 black creature. Is a vampire. Contains flying and haste. Start your engines. If you have no speed, it starts at 1. Unleashes it once it starts once the start of your turn. When an opponent loses life, max speed is 4. Max speed. This creature has lifelink.
Kind of a long build for that, but okay.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh.
At least it's a flying haster, so it does that for you. And
Sure,
through.
but it's also 5 mana for a 3/3.
Kind of sus. All right.
It's not the worst.
Yeah, it's all right. It's draft shaft. All right, if you wouldn't mind, Frank.
This is Aether's Siphon. It is 1 and 2 blue for an artifact with Start Your Engines, and you guys by now know what Start Your Engines does.
Yeah.
For 2 and tap it, you draw a card, and at max speed, whenever you draw a card, each opponent mills 2 cards.
Yeah. Well, if you can get there, I mean, if you can get there, sure. And
I feel like
I
feel like Dimir mill strategies, especially in non-commander formats, have a bit of a hard time doing damage to an opponent.
That's kind of my feeling too, but I don't really play blue that often. But this is an interesting one because I mean, if you do get this as draft shaft, I mean, at least you got that pay to draw a card. So, and that's you can do that whenever you want. And then if we get up to max speed, whenever you draw a card, each opponent mills 2. That could get pretty rude.
Yeah, I suppose looking at
if you
from
get
a draft
damage
experience.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I mean, if you're running
2 and a
Dimir,
tap
you
to
should
draft.
have some black stuff to do damage, right?
Theoretically, yes.
I like that. Brian's all like, we need more mill.
This card very much reminds me of a Digimon card, of a Digimon character, Koromon.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, it reminds me of a Digimon character for some reason.
I kind of see it.
Yeah. All right, I got this one. Hold Drifter, 3 and 2 blue for flying. When this vehicle enters, draw 2 cards. All right. Nice that it replaces itself. Crew 3, sure, for a 3/2. Kind of expensive for that. If you really need card draw, I guess. But it is flying and annoying. But Crew 3, man, for a 3/2, ugh. Not sold.
I feel like this is underwhelming even for a common. It's very expensive.
Yeah.
It doesn't attack for much, but 5 mana to draw 2 cards. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
Like this is an obvious nod to Mull Drifter. Phone. This is an obvious nod to Mull Drifter. It's not powerful, but it's not meant to be powerful. It's just drop this down, get your value out of it right away, and then who cares if it stays around, right?
Yeah. I like that. Yeah. Haven't we all been traumatized by mill before? Come on now. All right, moving on. We got Midnight Mangler. That is you, Frank, I think. Oh, wait, no, that's Dan.
Another pretty gnarly looking car. All right, Midnight Mangler. We got 1 blue artifact vehicle. During turns other than yours, this vehicle is an artifact creature. Crew 2. Tap any number of creatures you control with your total power 2 or more. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature until the end of turn. 3/3.
There you go. Oh, really? So basically, you have a 3/3 blocker. Nice. Okay.
That's some sweet art too.
Yeah.
I feel like this is. Yep, we skipped over. It's fine.
Oh, sorry.
No. I feel like the fact that it's a creature on every turn but your own means it's actually pretty solid in draft. It gives you a consistent blocker from the early game. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Okay. Oh, I think this is you, Frank. I'll load up the next one here.
All right. This is Mind Spring Merfolk, which is 1 blue for a 1/1 Merfolk Wizard with Exhaust for X and 2 blue. Tap it, draw X cards, put a +1/+1 counter on each Merfolk creature you control, and you can only activate an Exhaust ability once. which
okay.
seems like it would be hard to enforce from a rules standpoint. But anyway, the flavor text reads, "The invasion roused the reclusive Jalpari from the depths. Since then, they had fully integrated into Avishkari society." I gotta say, I'm like 90% sure that there were no mention or reference to merfolk on our last trip to this plane. So, what's going on here?
I don't know. Because, well, Nissa isn't in this set, but she's in the commander deck, so that's like whatever. But remember, we're on 3 different planes they're racing through.
Sure,
I don't remember Merfolk and Almond Kitty Cat, and I don't remember it on Kaladesh. But what was the other one that started with an M?
Muragonda.
Muragonda. Is there Merfolk on Muragonda?
Oh, we have no idea. We've not had any concrete lore in the world. But this card specifically references the merfolk coming from Avishkar, which was Kaladesh.
Yeah.
So it's just strange.
Alrighty, I got this one. We got the possession engine. Oh boy. Let's see here. All right, I got the next one loaded. So possession engine. I'm probably saying that wrong. 3 colorless and 2 blue for a 5/5. When this vehicle enters, gain control of target creature and opponent controls for as long as you control this vehicle. This creature can't attack or block as long as you control this vehicle. So as long as this is in play, you lock down something of theirs. Pretty rude. To get rid of it, then you get it back. So prison on a vehicle instead of a stick. It's a crew 3 5/5. All right. Pretty good. I mean, you can lock down something right when you play it. So this I could see being somewhat decent in limited, but it is a 5-drop in blue, so it's like
I'm trying to figure out what the best use for this in draft would be. I suppose there's some pretty heavy hitters. It says target creature, so you can't join a planeswalker. But still, it is effectively a self-crewing card. You drop it, you get your opponent's biggest dude, and you use it to crew the possession engine.
Gotcha.
That's not terrible.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can see it being used for sure. All right, Dan, you got the repurposing bay.
The repurposing bay. Sorry. All right, the repurposing bay. 2 blue artifact. Let's see. You got 2. You get a tap. Sacrifice another artifact. Search your library for the artifact card with a mana value of equal to 1 plus the sacrificed artifact's mana value, which has put onto the card into the battlefield and to shuffle. Activate only as a sorcery. Ooh.
I think it's pretty decent. Especially, I mean, your Urza decks are going to go crazy with this. Sacking another artifact, you know.
So,
I mean,
so this works as a sorcery card as well, or it's
no. It's activating it only as a sorcery means you can only activate it anytime you could activate a sorcery.
So yeah, that would be your main phase or second main phase after your battle that
Correct.
you could do this. So
this is
you
very
can't do it
powerful.
on people's turn. Yeah, very, very. And
this
you know, you
birthing
could sack
pod.
a food or treasure token and go get your soul ring, for example. You know.
Yeah, this is really solid. It's birthing pod for artifacts.
Yeah, which is nuts. So we will definitely see some artifact decks come on back with this card. So very strong card.
Is birthing pod banned in modern?
TCGDude, if he was here, would be able to answer that, but he's on baby detail, so I would think so. So especially in artifacts, like this is gonna.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Really
there's a lot of things in modern that would love this. So
yeah, absolutely.
All right, and you got the last one in blue, and then we'll take a vote. If you guys want more spoilers, let me know in the chat, say spoilers, or if you want to get on to the WPN article about secret layers. So go ahead, brother.
Which one of us?
Oh, this verbose host.
No, which one of us is reading it?
Oh, it was you. I'm sorry.
I
was like, wait a minute,
yes. Which brother? We got two brothers over here.
Yes. My bad.
I'm not going
Your
to
whole
attempt.
family.
Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that word. This is verbose host, 1 and a blue for a legendary creature homunculus with 0 power and 4 toughness. It's got start your engines, as well as you have no maximum hand size, and at maximum speed, if you would draw a card, draw 2 cards instead. And I'm not reading the flavor text.
Why does this card look like it'd be like a Marvin the Martian meets the Greatest Showman?
Right.
That's kind of the vibe they were going for. Wizards couldn't decide if they wanted this set to be serious or silly, so they settled for a little something in between.
Right. Let's see, maximum hand size. That's nice.
I mean, yeah, no maximum hand size is always pretty nice, especially for 1 and a blue. I mean, I feel like, especially in draft, this is just a nice card to have.
Yeah, nice little blocker too, 0/4.
Yeah, drop this turn 2. There's not a lot that's going to get over it without Death Touch. It's going to stick around for a while.
But I bet you Genesis Nightmare loves those homunculuses, though. Hell yeah. All right, so a little break here. Here's a close-up of the pin. These pins are pretty neat, man.
The Pinfinity ones?
Yeah, they're basically like $20 to $30 pins or whatever. So you get one free if you play 2 events at the same location. So if you could pop into 2 pre-release events, you can get this cool pin. There you go. All right, let me clear this out here. And yeah, do we want to tackle some more spoilers or take a break and check out the WPN article?
I don't have infinite time, so what is the article?
All right, but okay, let me find it. And thank you, TCGDude. Definitely stole this link from you. Thank you so much. Okay. Covered that. Bear with me here. There we go. So here it is in Wizards of the Coast to test alternative secret layer distribution. All right, so the list is dead, right? News comes out. That's today. It's place new experiment. The list to catch up has a curated slate of reprints meant to pay homage to the games past. We all know about the list. Basically, roughly 1 in every 4 play boosters from 2020. It seems to be the end of 2024. In those 4 years, 4,877 different cards appeared on the list, including a bunch of jank. It's the only reason why we complain. You spend the money, you get a list card, and it's a freaking common. Like, dude, what the hell am I gonna do with a 1/1 beast that costs 5? Stop it.
Not even like an old common. It's like a common from like Throne of Eldraine
dude, my biggest beef was like, dude, the set just came out and you're already putting list cards. Like they did that. God, it was like they already had list cards from Zendikar on the next set. You're like, the hell? Why? And it wasn't like it was big cards or anything. I mean, there was some decent cards, don't get me wrong. So the list will be used primarily way the secret layer cards are reprinted for easier access. So that's interesting. Primary way for secret layer cards were reprinted. Interesting. Form of in-universe reskin. So these are going to be, if you recall, they had The Walking Dead, Stranger Things, we've already done. Street Fighter, I think they've already done. And we're categorized as universes within. There's, they're going to have a tough time with 40K and Doctor Who for sure, if they attempt that. But here we go. We have Greymond Avison's Stalwart, which is the Rick Steadfast leader. And it's funny, the universes within, they're about the same price. But again, this is only available through WPNs. So they have an event for that, I think. With the list no longer, new strategy to get mechanically unique secret layer cards into players' hands beyond traditional secret layer website is to allow WPN affiliated stores to sell them directly. Now, as WPN Store or Wizards Play Network is essentially an official retailer for Magic, though WPN affiliation local stores can gain access to merchandise, marketing materials, and okay, that's just explaining WPN. This time we have to drop that mechanically unique cards in. We're going to make them limited quantity of those non-foil drops available for WPN stores to sell directly to you. These drops will be on sale in stores while supplies last. They go on sale. This is the key word here. After they go on sale on Secret Lair website.
Well, there's the kicker.
Right. So, but there'll be exact same non-foil drops you could buy on Secret Lair website, just for the person who runs your Friday Night Magic. How it would work, WPNs will purchase non-foil edition of Secret Lair drop from their preferred distributor. Both foil and non-foil editions of Secret Lair drop will be available for consumers to purchase on the Secret Lair website. And a few weeks later, WPN stores will be able to sell a drop at their store. It's not been announced yet, so this is what they're planning on doing. And it will not be for every drop slated for 2025. So limited drops, right? The shift test might not represent the final strategy moving forward. Going to watch this test closely, talking to our fans in WPN stores, make sure we're doing this right. But we're pretty excited to have a go regardless. All right. So, and of course, come back to the Commander Herald and check out more. So that was the quick summary. So a couple things I don't like. One of them is that it's not really a WPN exclusive Secret Lair. Basically, if they don't sell out of said Secret Lair, they're going to try to dump it on the stores. And of course, they're just going to make a bunch of non-foil and keep the foil premium in the Secret Lair store. So if they're just doing this for the in-universe stuff, it's interesting, but it will drive it up depending on availability. But I don't know. What's your take, Frank? I'm not. It doesn't seem like this is that awesome.
So as quick as I usually am to jump on Wizards of the Coast's throat for any one of their changes, I have to say that just looking at the article, this seems like a good change. There is no explicit mention of them only making after stock available to Wizards of the Coast, which means they plan on having this available. WPN, not Wizards of the Coast. It means that they plan on having this available to WPNs regardless of how well or poorly the Secret Lair in question sells, which means this won't be a situation where one Secret Lair is ridiculously popular on their website and there's none for the WPNs. And that, if that is true, if that holds true over the course of this little experiment, then that means that Secret Lairs that were very popular and are in high demand for the average player will have a second avenue for those players to get a hold of the cards, one that is more likely to stay open over the long period. You see, a WPN buying a Secret Lair does not mean that all the Secret Lairs the WPN buys are going to sell out. They can sit in their back room for weeks, months, years, etc. And as players come in who are interested in buying a Secret Lair show up, the store can just make those available, which is much. It's definitely preferred to how the current distribution method works, where they're only available for a week or a month, whatever. And then once they're gone, they're gone. And anybody who wants to buy a Secret Lair at MSRP is basically out of luck, kid. You didn't buy it during the window, so pay a premium, right?
Right. And
however, I really need to urge a pessimistic caution, because just because they're making this available to WPN locations does not mean that it's going to be the big, laurel leaf gesture of goodwill that, people are probably going to interpret this as. I mean, look at how they've handled a lot of situations in the past, and you'll realize, in the article, it does mention WPN locations will have to pay for these.
Yeah.
Will their charge from distributors be a discount, or are WPN locations expected to pay full price for the secret layers, regardless of how well they sold. That's a
Right.
question. What's the distributor pricing for the secret layers versus the player availability?
Right. And if it is a big secret layer, will the store jack up the price? A lot of people are concerned about that in the comments.
Well, that's going to come down to the individual store, obviously, at the end of the day, you know.
Right.
If you're a scrupulous store, obviously you'd like to keep the secret layer at roughly MSRP so that you can remind people that you are just there for the fun. But obviously, you know, if a secret layer is selling on eBay for $200 and you got it for $30,
yeah,
I'm not going to tell you not to try to make that money. You know, that's just
yeah, of course.
Are they doing the MSRP? They're not enforcing MSRP on individual cards. It's only packs and boxes, from what I understand, right?
That's correct. But secret layers themselves, the product has MSRP attached to them, what the players are buying them for. Now, it's important to remember, Wizards does not enforce MSRP. Basically, no company does.
No.
It's not really possible to enforce.
So if
MSRP.
there's high demand, you know, yeah, you could have bought it on. The problem I also see is if it is a big secret layer and they decide to do it with it, like, you know, if they sell out immediately, that leaves the store to make some money and, you know, maybe charge half or 1.5 of MSRP, you know, if it's a popular set. So they're not going to enforce MSRP at the store. That's what people are worried about here. That's right. Some people say, oh, crooked LGS, you know, they released the new Eldrazi deck. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, I don't know, man. It would be interesting to see them attempt it, but I am not like super enthused on that. What do you guys think out there in chat? Let me know if you guys are watching this later. Let me know. So basically, give your leftover non-foils that don't sell on the site WPN stores. Not a huge deal for the stores. Exactly. It's kind of how I feel. And again, they're talking about just the universe within cards. So they're going to test this on. I think we're finally getting. We're finally getting. I thought we are. Did we already get that? No, because it's exclusive at stores. So I know we covered this before, but I guess this is what they're going to do for that. So the Walking Dead promo or within universes should be out now for that. So yeah. What's up, Benson? How you doing? The new thing they're doing for MSRP is on single play booster packs. That was the announcement a month or two ago. Yeah, and on the collectors as well. Yeah. Anyone bought one of those budget mini boosters? No, I haven't seen them, man.
From Dollar Store, I assume he's mentioning.
Yeah. I haven't seen them.
Back in like 2019, I used to buy them when Dollar Store used to sell dollar Pokemon packs that had like 3 cards in them, and I thought those were great.
Yeah. So I have not seen them here, but my particular area is kind of notorious for not stocking them. Ever since the Pokemon battles during the physical actual battles like they had at Costco, a lot of the stores here don't carry cards like hardly ever. Like it's kind of rare to see them. So the Walmart won't necessarily carry them. Sometimes you might see some Commander product or some packs, but it's like very rare. Usually it gets cleared out immediately. So
there's something similar here. My local Target, if you can go to my local Target and if there is a TCG product for sale, you can almost guarantee that is an unpopular product.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Anything that people actually want is cleared off.
Yeah. All right, so let's look at the pretties. I am not a big fan of the yellow background, but you know,
here we go, the piss cards.
Yeah, the piss cards.
It's so ugly.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of concerned when they brought back white border. It works on some cards, but yeah. All right, I'll get this one, and then we'll just rotate Dan then you, if you don't mind. So we got Bosri, tomorrow's champion. And it's a 1-drop for a 2/1. You pay 1 white, exert Basri, create a 1/1 cat creature token with lifelink. So you can do that once unless you blink them. It's got cycling 2 and a white to go grab a card. When you cycle this card, cats you control gain hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. I mean, it's good to see him back, but
well, I know Jesse's not here. I know Jesse's not here, but she'd like this card.
Yeah.
It feels strange that they're bringing back Exert for like 1 card.
Yeah. It for one white cat creature token, you can do it once.
Well, you can do it several turns, but it's just that it's very slow.
Wait, Exert is where you tap them and
it doesn't untap the next turn. Yeah.
Okay. Exhaust is what I was thinking. Okay. My bad.
Exhaust, which is much worse.
Yeah, because you only do that once a game. Okay, so this one you can create cats every other turn.
Yeah, basically.
But
one cat.
I mean, for once, a card that doesn't really make sense in Commander unless you're blinking. You know.
I can see value for this in certain Commander decks, especially in the blinking decks. But I really feel like the value of this card is more in its cycling ability, which is really solid.
Yeah. But I'm just thinking, like, it'd be easier in multiples, like if you're running standard or modern or something like that. You know, you could cycle some, and then because if you have this out already, boom, you make your cat, and then you could cycle. There you go. But it doesn't give him haste though. So the cat you just put in this turn, if you play another Basri, wouldn't affect. But yeah, it's very interesting. All right, Dan. We got some fancy art. It's very hard to read the name, so it is Bloodghast. Gas, thank you.
Bloodghast. And this the artwork on this kind of reminds me of like 90s punk for some reason. All right.
So the name of the artist, but yeah.
Right. So it's a creature, vampire spirit. We got 2 black. This creature can't block. This creature has haste as long as an opponent has 10 or less life. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, you may return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. This baby runs on unleaded and O negative. And
wow.
We see it on this picture, the urinary tract infection yellow looks really good.
Oh God. Yeah.
I suppose it matches with the art.
Yeah.
You know, on the other pictures, this color of yellow just did not go well.
The foils might be interesting, but I don't know. All right. Here is the regular version of it. So there's going to be 2 of this version. Okay.
Also at the piss border.
Yeah, gotta love it. All right, here we go. This one is loading for you, sir. Great. Go ahead, Frank.
The Boom Mobile. 2 and 2 red for a 5/5 vehicle. When it enters, add 4 mana of any one color. Spend this mana only to activate abilities. And you can exhaust it. X, 2 and a red. This vehicle deals X damage to any target. Put a +1/+1 counter on this vehicle and crew 2. Once again, exhaust as an ability is just not something I'm looking forward to.
Right. Again, you could use it multiple times if you could blink it or, play one over on top of another kind of thing.
I'm more worried about the rules situations it's going to come up because not all of the cards are going to have a very easy way of tracking whether or not they've been used. And this one doesn't even have this one doesn't even have reminder text.
Yeah. If eliminate isn't this color, it gets sent back, right?
Yeah.
All right, and here's the regular art on that.
Oof, that's
rough.
That's a choice.
Yeah. All right, next card. All right, we got the Bulwark Ox. That's right, Ox Tribal Heads. Let's go. 1 colorless and a white for a 2/2. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Sacrifice this creature. Creatures you control with counters on them gain hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. All right. If you're running vehicles, this could work. And it's saddle 1, so your little 1/1 could get on there. And here is the full art coming up here.
Oh man,
that's rough.
That's I would want a refund if I got this out of a pack.
Yeah.
The blue clashes very aggressively with the yellow.
This is probably the worst of the yellow so far.
Yeah, the worst so far. Important distinction.
And let's just, we'll leave it at that.
Yikes.
Hey, what's up, Real DJ Fruit Loops? What's up, mate?
And you know this person who did this card got a promotion.
Probably.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Piss Yellow Chandra. Let's go.
Oh. Oh man, that's
I'm like, they actually named the card that? Shit.
Right.
Chandra, Piss Hunter.
Yeah, right. All right.
Now that is a different thing on a different streaming network. Chandra Spark Hunter, legendary planeswalker. Chandra. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose up to 1 target vehicle that you control. Until the end of turn, it becomes an artifact creature and gains haste. +2. +2. You may sacrifice an artifact or discard a card if you do draw a card. 0. Create a 3/2 colorless vehicle artifact token with crew of 1. -7. You get an emblem. Oh no, sorry. You get an emblem. You get an emblem where there's an artifact you control enters this emblem, deals 3 damage to any target. And I have 4 mana, I guess. Is that 4?
Yeah. So basically, when you play a artifact, when it enters, so basically, like for example, if you have the emblem out and you're pumping out these 3/2 vehicles, you get do 3 damage. So you get a free one there, or like if you play an artifact, pop something for 3. So it's not bad. She can protect herself sort of, because she does give the vehicles. She could pop out that 3/2 vehicle and give it haste immediately. So it's an interesting card. I am just not a big fan of this yellow. I wouldn't mind pulling it, but still. All right, Frank, here you go, buddy.
All right, we've got
Kitties.
Crypt Color Chariot. 3 and a black for an artifact vehicle. 5/5 with menace, and whenever you discard 1 or more cards, create that many tapped 2/2 black zombie and creature tokens. And it's got crew 2, so your first discard basically pays for the crew cost. And it goes where only death bears follow. And that's the thing is that art, Oliver Barzabaza did a pretty good job. Those cats look great. The chariot looks great. Unfortunately, the background is piss.
Yeah. Also, obviously, the person who did this art doesn't own cats, because my cats are not gonna let you strap them to anything. First of all,
correct.
Secondly, by the time it gets to them running, they're gonna go 3 feet, lick their nuts, and go 3 more feet, and then sleep. This is not historically accurate.
They're specially trained magic cats, obviously.
Yeah,
it's about as realistic as Chandra riding a bike.
Yeah, exactly. and you have the leashes on the cats, but really the other hand is holding a laser pointer. So that's how he gets the cats going.
Oh yeah, you see the dot off screen there. I see. I see.
All right. All right, here we go. Here is the regular version. Ooh, those are gnarly cats. Still not a big fan of the. I don't know.
It's
I
like. See, here's the thing. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I like the other art more. Unfortunately, in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got this one. We got Ready, which we have seen before, but here it is in all of his piss yellow glory. 4 and a red for a X 5. Dre's power is equal to the greatest mana value among artifacts you control. Whenever Ready enters or attacks, choose a target artifact card in your graveyard. You may sacrifice the artifact. If you do, return chosen card to the battlefield. Ooh, that could be strong.
Absolutely beautiful. Do you know what I have to say to this?
Mm.
We've got a new Doretti. Old Doretti, never forgetting, never regretting. Turn a metal into spaghetti.
Nice. Nice. Would it be mom's spaghetti, though, is the big question.
I don't think mom makes metal spaghetti, but wow. Oh, that is a face.
Whoa.
It looks like we're going back to that 1990s punk rock art. Looks like looks like I'm going to be listening to a Rancid music video or something. Dragonautics and Engineer. Creature, Goblin, Artificier. Okay, this is what? So 1 red. Exhaust. Other creatures you control gain haste until end of turn. Put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Exhaust 3 red. Create a 4/4 red dinosaur dragon creature token with flying.
Now, here's a question for you. So the exhaust is once per game. So I guess if you had a bunch of mana, you could pop out the Drago and do the haste thing, right?
Yeah, but it only gives it to other creatures you control.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. All right, for 2-drop, it's got some options. I mean, you could exhaust on 1 turn or make your red drag. You know, it's interesting, but it's exhaust is at sorcery speed, so you got to do it on your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And here is the regular art.
See, that's not bad art.
I like
that's
that.
Actually not bad. It does kind of work with the yellow, but it's still kind of, I don't know.
It's way too much yellow with this border, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will hold my official opinion until I see these in foil, you know, but I don't know. Something about foil. All right, Dan, here you go.
Why do you have to give me the hard words? Hazoret Godseeker. Legendary.
Nice
I just made it up. I don't even think that this is a word. Words.
Yeah.
Legendary creature god. Indestructible. Haste. Start your engines. 1 white tap.
Sorry,
1
colorless
tap.
Yeah.
A colorless
Yeah,
tap. Target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked on this turn. Hazoret can't attack or block unless you have max speed.
Which, with no reminder text, I'm sure is going to be very easy to keep track of, you know.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Well, they want you to have, like, there's going to be a whatchamacallit that you can, like, put a little coin on or something to move up as you gain your speed for doing attacks. So
just like the brick counters, right, that everybody uses. Remember
those?
Oh, yeah,
everyone uses those.
Yeah, remember brick counters, or remember the energy counters that they wanted people to use, or what was those? The stickers. Yeah, so many really nice ideas that just, they seem to be so awesome, right?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't play standard during that time, so I bet the brick counters were alluring. I've seen them on cards, and I'm like, well, this doesn't really. Oh, okay. There you go. Piss yellow Hazoret. Nice. And I will say to you, your retort there, Frank, Pepperidge Farm remembers. All right. I believe this is you, Frank.
Wow, this is probably the least offensive one I've seen so far. You can barely see the yellow. Lord
Yeah.
of the Undead. 1 and 2 black for a 2/2 creature zombie. Other zombie creatures get +1/+1. And for 1 and a black, tap it. Return target zombie card from your graveyard into your hand. It's
Pretty deep.
It's almost good looking.
Why do I feel like they repurposed unused art from the Masters of the Universe collection and just like darkened up Skeletor? This seems like repurposed art.
He-Man, I'm sending my army of clones after you.
Oh, I love it. Perfect.
Yes. So this is a special guest. We see the normal version here a little bit later. But there you go. And we got Quack Feast. I think we read this one earlier.
Yeah, we read that one earlier.
Yeah. All right, but there it is in all of its glorious piss yellow form. Okay. And we have 2 different versions of the repurposed bay. Pull those up real quick. Oh, no. No, I guess not. Oh, Last Ride is next. Okay, and here we go in regular art form for the repurposing bay. Oof. Here is the Last Ride.
Ooh, that just ruined that. In comparison, the original's better. The other one that we saw in this is much better. This is just
that's a yikes from me, bro.
Yeah. And there we are with the full art version.
Oh, that's not easy on the eyes.
That's a little rough.
All right, whoever decided to do the invert photo coloring needs to be fired.
Yeah, that blue does not belong with that yellow. Yikes.
Along with the person who decided UTI yellow was appropriate.
Yeah. All right. Dan, you got this one?
Valor's flagship. It's 4. What's that? White. 4 white. White. 4 and 3 white. How do you read that? Jesus.
Yeah. 4 colorless. 3 white. Yeah.
All right.
Whatever.
All right. Cool.
4 and 3 white. Yeah.
4 and 3 white. Legendary artifact vehicle. Flying first strike. Lifelink. Crew 3. Cycling. What's that? Algebra X2 clear white. Algebra. What's that? A 5? 10? X is 10?
No. Create X. You're gonna pay in X 2 and a white to make a bunch of pilots. So you could pay whatever you want into X. So you would at least play 1. You get a 1/1 colorless pilot creature token that basically can crew stuff or mount stuff as if it were 2 or greater. So you can pump out a bunch of pilots. Honestly, it seems rather expensive. I mean, if you can get this to land, a 7/7 first strike and lifelinker is pretty gnarly. But again, it's 7.
Flying first strike and lifelink is pretty solid.
Oh, flying.
Unfortunately,
yeah, it is.
It's also 7 mana in mono white. So
yeah. And white's not known to ramp, so yeah. It just reminds me of the Prometheus thing where pumped out angels. Like, it's super sick, but like, dude, when are you gonna ever play it? You know, you could try to sneak it in, I guess. All right, and last of the piss yellow for now. Who wants to do the honors?
Oh, it's him.
All right, we already seen this, but yeah, but inglorious piss yellow.
Verbose host. As we saw earlier, he's the legendary creature, the homunculus. Now start your engines. You have no maximum hand size. Big gloves. Max speed. If you would draw a card, draw 2 instead.
Yeah, pretty solid. All right, so we got some of the land base. I saw somewhere that they had the rares out, but I was not able to obtain those. But we have Omnicat Raceway. Start your engines. You could tap it for a colorless. When you get up to max speed, target creature gains haste until the end of turn. Not bad. Not too shabby. But again, you have to do damage. So if you're not a speed deck and getting through, it just taps for colorless. So, all right, Dan or no, Frank.
All right, we have the Avishkar Raceway. Land with start your engines, tap to add colorless, and at max speed, 3 and tap, draw a card, and discard a card to draw a card. That is not terrible.
Yeah,
Not great, but
if
it's
you get the damage in.
yeah. That's the thing is, I see this being played, not extensively, but played.
You know, if this card wasn't so pixely, I'd say they took reference from like some of the worlds in Star Wars to make the background.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. It's a very busy picture.
Yeah, it's very pixely too, so you can't really tell what's going on.
All right, Dan. Wait, no, I guess I'll get this one. Market Bat Walker. This is interesting. So you got an X and an X for your cost. This creature enters in with X 1/1 counters. You could pay for to put a counter on this creature. When this creature dies, draw a card for each 1/1 counter on it. So not too shabby.
It's Hangerback Walker, but infinitely better.
Yes. So very, very good card to swipe if you can get one. Very nice. All right, and I believe it's to Dan.
Okay. So
hold on a second.
Whoa,
that's coming. There you go.
Oh,
you can do it. I'll walk you through it.
Muraganda.
Muraganda. Oh.
I'm good at making up words too. Okay. Muraganda Raceway. Pronounced in American. Muraganda. Muraganda Raceway. Muraganda. Land. Start your engines. If you have no speed, it starts 1. It increases once each of your turns. Once on each of your turns. When an opponent loses life, max speed is 4. Tap and add a little diamond.
Colorless, yeah. And then at max speed, you can tap it for 2. If you're doing damage, this actually isn't bad. Like I would actually consider this in my pinger decks, like Vargoth, for example.
Yeah, so here's the thing. This is Temple of the False God, but just better.
Yeah, because you don't have to wait for 5 lands. So
exactly.
I could see that. And if you're pinging an opponent on your turn, because you only get the 1 counter per turn, so turn 4, this isn't bad.
Yeah, it's
right?
Temple of the False God, but it taps for mana while you're waiting. Isn't that amazing?
True? Yes.
You still have to wait you still have to wait, but it's still doing something. Temple does
right. Alrighty, and you got Night Market there, Frank.
Night Market is a land. It enters tapped, and as it enters, choose a color. Tap it to add 1 mana of the chosen color, and it cycles for 3. So this is draft chaff and nothing else.
Yeah. Well, I mean, cycling.
Yeah, it cycles, and in draft that's going to be fine. But it's strictly there for mana fixing or cycling in draft.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to starting column. 3 drop. Start your engines. Add 1 mana of any color. Max speed. Sack this artifact. Draw 2 cards and discard a card. Okay. It's a mana rock. It works. If it was 2, it'd be so much better. But whatever. Okay, here we are, and I know that Sandwich here is stoked on this one. So this is an interesting card. Frank, you want to tackle this one?
Sure. This is the Aether Spark. It is a 4 cost loyalty for legendary artifact planeswalker equipment. As long as the Aether Spark is attached to a creature, the Aether Spark can't be attacked and has whenever equipped creature deals combat damage during your turn, put that many loyalty counters on the Aether Spark. For +1, you attach it up to 1 target creature you control, and you put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. At -5 loyalty, you can draw 2 cards, and for -10 loyalty, You add 10 mana of any one color. This is really strong.
Yeah.
With the right creature attached with this, you're going to be drawing cards basically every turn.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you put it on a big beefy guy that gets through, sure.
Slap it on a Sarah Angel.
Oh yeah, yeah. Or
anything with,
a menacer.
Anything with flying. Yeah, anything with flying or some kind of evasion ability that has more than four or more base power, and you're going to see serious gains with this creature.
Yeah, I can imagine throwing this on Lathril for sure. Super good. There is a piss yellow version, but I didn't nab it, so sorry guys. I know.
I appreciate
You're all
it.
thank you. Yeah, that piss yellow is like, oh man. All right, we got one more in the colorless, and I think we got we'll get to some fancy cards after this. We got a wreck remover for 4 for a 3/4. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, exile up to one target card from a graveyard. You gain 1 life. And cycling 2. Draft shaft. It's all right.
It's
nothing I'm gonna rush and put in a deck.
Wreck remover. That's the person that I have to call whenever I invite the wrong woman to home. What?
All right, and we got a multicolor one. Oh no, not yet. All right, so Dan, you want to tackle the gun here?
Yes. This one right here you can get from adamandeves.com. It's called the Adaptive Omni Tool. It's an artifact.
Oh, really?
Oh. Absolutely. It's an artifact equipment. It's equipped creature. Equipped creature gets 1 + 1 + 1. Okay, so a +1 + 1 for each artifact you control. Whenever equipped creature attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact card from among them. Put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Equip 3.
Yeah, that's not absolutely busted or anything.
No, not at all. Not at all. And yeah.
You want to look through your cards and see if you got something that'll actually work? That's pretty much what that card's saying. It says, I'm not really going to do anything, but I'm going to let you play a card that might actually work.
Yeah, it's really solid card selection in a deck that does not need better card selection, because this is just really good.
Exactly.
I'm not sure if it's how
that's
much play it's going to see in like modern, but I can definitely see this being an all-star in Commander, where being able to look 6 deep into your deck at any one time is just so good.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you
I can see this in Necrons for sure, as a possibility.
Yeah, any artifact deck is going to love this.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't say artifact card of cost X or less. It doesn't say non-creature artifact card. It just says look at the top 6, get an artifact. It's so solid.
Yeah, pretty good.
In the right deck, it's going to hit basically every time.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, it's crazy card. Okay, so Dan.
All right. Ether Flux Conduit. It's an artifact. It's 6 white. Whenever you cast
6 base, colorless.
Mm-hmm. Colorless, 6 colorless. Whenever you cast a spell, you get an amount of, what's that, a paw?
It's energy.
Energy. Okay, energy count. Okay, so you get an amount of energy counters equal to the amount of mana spent in the cast that spell. Tap, pay 50 energy. Okay, tap and pay 50 energy. Draw 7 cards. You may cast any number of spells from your hand without paying their mana costs. Is it me, or are they throwing new symbols in at me like every time I look?
No. Energy's pretty old. It's from Kaladesh.
Yeah. From the OG set, this is whole thing's made from. So this is in Commander. I think this is in the Saheeli deck. So, if you have some proliferators to get those tokens in quicker, you could get there. But that's some work, man. Get 50 of them. Whew. But it should be a finisher too. Okay, look at the next one here. It's interesting though. Yeah, good for an artifact deck for sure. For the other one, yeah. Okay, Frank.
This is the Etheric Amplifier, a 3-drop artifact that can tap for 1 mana of any color, baby. And for 4 mana, tap it, choose 1, activate only as a sorcery. Double the number of each kind of counter on target permanent. Double the number of each kind of counters you have. Hey, remember like, I don't know, 5 cards ago when we were talking about how absolutely busted something could be with the right number of counters?
Oh yeah, the
Aether Spark,
whatever. Yeah. I keep on wanting to call it the Allspark though. I don't know why.
It's the Allspark. You are not incorrect there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this plus Aether Spark. Yeah. That's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely see it. So it's a very interesting mana rock. And especially if you're going counter heavy on anything, this would probably be a good include. And it's a mana rock while you wait to get up 4 mana to do the double effect. So very interesting. Okay. Let's see, Dan. Or no, it's me. Okay, so Hashaton, Scarab's Fist. It is a white and a black. Whenever you discard a creature card, you may pay 2 and a blue. If you do, create a tapped token that is a copy of that card, except for it is a 4/4 zombie. Wow. This could be a very fun commander. If you have a discard strategy or whatever, paying 3, put out a 4/4 copy. It's interesting. There's a lot of discard in black, right? Although for some reason I kind of feel like this should be more red, like red-black zombies. But whatever. Yeah. What do you think of this one, Frank?
It's fine. So from a lore perspective, I'm not a big fan of a lot of what's going on with this set's story or the background flavor, and this card is just another prime example of it. You see, when Nicol Bolas made the Eternals, which this guy is, he didn't make them with intelligence or with anything that resembles loyalty or faith. They were mindless killing machines preloaded with a single spell that let them kill planeswalkers. This guy should not be talking. He should not be loyal to the Scarab God. He should just be doing the same thing that all the Eternals did in the end of War of the Spark, which is turn off.
Okay.
There's a lot of problems I have with the story, and this is just one of them.
Yeah. This one's pretty interesting, though. I don't remember a lot of stuff in green that pumps out energy, but we got Nissa World Soul Speaker, obviously desparked, 3 and a green for a 3/3 landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, you get 2 energy. You could pay 8 energy rather than pay the mana cost for permanent spells you cast. So again, with that other artifact where you can double stuff, this is interesting. Now, this would be an energy on you, not a creature or something else. So that would count for this.
Yeah.
So you can get this up pretty fast and ramping in green, especially with the landfall stuff. You could get a lot of energy pretty quick. So I do like this, but I just haven't really seen as strong in green itself on the energy. I could be wrong, but I just don't recall anything that
there is green and colorless ways to generate energy, like this guy right here, the Pima Trailblazer.
You got it. Go ahead.
Yeah, Pima Trailblazer, 2 and a green for a 3/3 Elephant Warrior with trample, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you get that many energy counters, and you can exhaust him by paying 6 energy. Put 2+1/+1 counters on this creature, then draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control.
Nice.
It's okay.
It's okay.
So what I was trying to say with Nissa before was that she's not really meant for an Energy Matters deck. She's meant for a deck that can utilize her ability to supplement its existing strategy.
Okay.
Any deck with a lot of good land generating abilities, mono green is really good at ramping up.
Yeah.
You can drop her on turn 4, and then by turn 5 or 6 already have extra land going.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I think they missed out on, if you go back to that real quick, they missed out on making this a yellow card with the name. It could have been Pima.
Pima. Yes.
And put it on a yellow card. It would have been perfect.
Well, speaking of Pima, we got Pia, Nalar, Chief Mechanic. We got a green, a blue, and a red. This is the face, the second one to the main there for Saheeli. Legendary creature, human artificer, 2/4. Whenever one or more artifact creatures you control deal combat damage, for a player, to a player rather, you get 2 energy. Okay, at the beginning of your in-step, you may put 1 or more energy, or you may pay 1 or more energy, If you do, create a XX colorless vehicle artifact token named Lairs. What? Aetherjet. Oh, okay. With flying and crew 2, where X is the amount of energy spent. Okay, so you can make a big old thing. That's interesting. Okay. I got nothing to say on it, Frank.
It's just another energy commander. I have nothing to say either.
Yeah. And it looks like I did not get the face commander, so my bad. All right. Dan.
Stride Hanger Automaton. Stride Hanger Automaton. Artifact creature construct. It is 3 neutral. Oh, what you said? 3 clear.
Thopters, yeah.
Thropters you control get +1/+1. If 1 or more artifact token would be created under the control of those tokens, plus an additional 1/1 colorless, Thropters artifact creature tokens with flying are created instead. Okay, so it creates tokens with flying.
1 or more artifacts tokens would be created. Oh, so instead of the a treasure or food or clue, you can get that many 1/1 colors Thopters, right, Frank?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. So if you're running Thopters, this thing could be pretty cool. Nice.
More to the point, it lets you basically double up on all artifact token generation. So Hangerback Walker basically makes double. It's pretty good.
No, I'm sorry. So it makes those tokens plus a additional 1/1 Thopter. Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of like Chatterfang a little bit. All right. Interesting. But for artifacts.
Not double. Yeah. I meant to say additional. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I believe, is this the face commander?
He doesn't have a face, but he is a commander.
Yeah. Temet Numa's will.
I'll dig it.
Whatever. 2 a white, blue, and a black. Got Vigilance and Menace. Whenever you attack, draw a card, then discard a card. When you draw a card, zombies you control get +1/+1 till the end of turn. So that's whenever you draw a card. Nice. All right.
Nakatumans.
Nakatuman.
That is the place where Hans Gruber died on Christmas Eve.
Oh. Okay. All right, you got this, Drago, Frank.
It's Territorial Aetherkite. 4 and 2 rand for a 6/5 cat dragon, which is violently offensive to me. Flying and haste when this creature enters, you get 2 energy counters. Then you may pay 1 or more energy. When you do, this creature deals that much damage to each other creature.
Nice. Board wipe on a stick. If you have a lot of energy.
Yep.
Could be fun.
Absolutely. Anywho, the Madaran cat dragons don't come from Kaladesh or Moraganda or Amonkhet. So, why is this here?
I don't know. They took some liberties. Like we have merfolk now that are just chill. They have been chilling on Kaladesh or Vishkar or whatever the hell they want to call it. Yeah.
Not a fan of this.
Yeah. This guy's pretty fun though. We got Aganosaur? Agonosaur Rex.
Okay. Aganosaur.
You got what from her?
Aganosaur. Ooh.
3 colors and 2 green. For trample, you got cycling, 2 and a green. Discard, draw a card. When you cycle this card, put 2 counters on up to 1 target creature or vehicle. It gains trample and indestructible till the end of turn. All right, some nice little combat tricks. Okay. And it's a big old 8/8 for 5. Nothing wrong with that in green. Pretty gnarly.
Mm.
All right, Dan. We got a couple more sections here. Here you go, buddy. You get the mammoth.
All right. I was married to this woman for a minute. I recognize her. A Trock Mammoth. It's a creature. 4 clear, 2 green. Creature elephant mount. Okay. When this creature enters and whenever it attacks while saddled, create a 3/3 green elephant creature token. Saddle 5. Tap any number of other creatures you control with a total power of 5 or more. This mount becomes saddled until the end of your turn. Saddle only as a sorcerer. It's 5/5.
Yeah. Well, I collect Dragos, Branden, so I'm gonna have to get that cat too. Not necessarily that I'd use it, but still. Yeah, it is a big old elephant. Saddle 5's a little rough. I mean, it's not impossible in green, but I don't know.
Saddle 5 in green is like the easiest thing to get.
Yeah, no, I'm saying in green it's not hard, but yeah, it's a thing. Interesting. All right, you got this one?
Sure. Defend the rider for a green. It's an instant. Choose one. A target permanent you control gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn, which is really solid. Or create a 1/1 colorless pilot creature token with this token settles mounts and crews vehicles as though its power were 2 greater. Lagoran would not lose another. Yeah, no, there's 99% of the time you're using this for the indestructible hexproof it provides. That's just such a strong ability.
Yeah, and if you need a little dude in a pinch, that's pretty cool. You know, they're gonna send in their big whatever non-trampler, and you can just block it with a 1/1 that you just made. So that works. Yeah, 8/8 trample for 5 is wild, no downside. Yeah, I like it. Easy to get out in green for sure. Okay, and I got this one. All right, so we have the Earth Rumbler, 4-drop, 4 and a green for a 7/6. Nice. Vigilance and trample, sweet. Exile an artifact or creature card from your graveyard. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature token till the end of turn, and crew 3. So basically, if you have an artifact or creature card in your graveyard, boom, this becomes a 7/6. Like, dude, that's pretty good.
I still have no idea what I'm looking at with this thing. What is that supposed to be?
I don't know. Is it like a rhino thing? I don't know, dude.
I don't know. Kind of looks like one of those, one of those bugs that kind of have like the big old horn on its head.
Yeah,
rhinoceros beetle, stag.
It's not on the piss card, so because it looks like it got destroyed, and then if it was on the yellow back, it got peed on too. All right. This elf's pretty decent. You got this one, Dan?
Elfish Refueler. All right, so we got 2 green. Creature, elf, druid. Okay. During your turn, as long as you haven't activated an exhaust ability, this turn you may activate the exhaust abilities as though they haven't been activated. Okay. Exhaust is 1 green. Put a 1/1 +1/1 counter on this counter. Activate each exhaust ability only once. It's 2/3.
So, basically, you can exhaust. So, okay, so you could keep doing exhaust with her, right, Frank?
During a turn, as long as you haven't activated an exhaust ability this turn, you can activate exhaust ability. Okay, so you can activate her exhaust ability one turn, and then every consecutive turn, you can activate her exhaust ability one more time, as long as you haven't activated one this turn. So the first one you activate each turn can be done as though you haven't done it yet.
Okay,
but just the first one.
Gotcha. All right, so every turn you can do an exhaust and not have it be exhausted per se.
Forever, yeah.
Okay. Pretty strong if you're running exhaust strategies. So yeah, good times. All right, and here you go, Frank. We saved the best for you. March of the World Ooze.
Yeah, March of the World Ooze is a 3/3 green enchantment, not legendary. Creatures you control have base power and toughness 6/6 and are oozes in addition to their other types. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if it's not their turn, you get a 3/3 green elephant creature token, which is also an ooze. The fauna here functions as a planar antibody. Rashmi, Aether Seer. And yeah, that's just a really solid mono green. Just maybe not like a game changer, but it's just something that green wants.
Yeah, I mean it's expensive, but I mean you're turning all your creatures into 6/6s. So if you have a bunch of little peons, they're uber now.
Yeah, the thing is, it's not really expensive. It's in green. You can get 6 mana pretty fast.
Yeah. No, I get that, but I'm just saying it's a 6-drop. You can do it in green for sure. Probably even by turn 4 if you're ramping, even 3 maybe. Yeah, I like it. I always like it when they throw ooze in. It's pretty cool. All right, so we got Molt Tender for a green for a 1/1. You could tap it, mill a card, or you could tap it, exile a card from your graveyard, add 1 mana of any color. Okay, if you want to get through your deck and graveyard. All right, well, it definitely helps you get through your deck more with the mill card, but it's not bad for a 1-drop.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay, getting on the next one here. All right, Dan, you got this.
Thunderous Veliapede.
Yeah, this should also be on the yellow border. I agree. Go ahead.
Yeah, why not? Thunderous Veliapede. 1/2 green, artifact vehicle, trample. Each other vehicle and creature you control enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it, and its mana value is 4 or less. Otherwise, it enters with 3 additional +1/+1 counters on it. Crew of 3. 5/5 card.
So if you so it gets 3 counters if you're put 5 or more, or 5 or more, and it gets 3 counters on it. So whatever big bomb you got now has 3 counters on it. That's interesting. All right, and last one that we have in green for today, anyways, is the Venom Sack Lagak. Venom Sack Lagak. That's fun. Colorless and a green for a 2/1. It's got Death Touch. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled, it gets +0/+3 until the end of turn. And saddle 2. Okay, Draft Shaft. It's not bad. A nice little defender. Okay, we get on to the next one here. All right, big section here. All right. Dan. Bless you.
Emerald Raiden. Making up words again, people. Legendary creature. Okay, so this is 3 white, green. How's that?
Oh,
how do you say
black,
that?
black. Yeah.
Black, black. I'm sorry. 3 black, black, green. So how do you? Okay. Okay. So legendary creature, insect druid. Okay. When a chick enters, create 1/1 green insect creature token for each artifact or creature card in your graveyard. Whenever another insect you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on add a chick. Each opponent loses 1 life.
Okay.
When I send a DM add a chick, each opponent loses a life. What?
That's right. Could be strong, Frank. In your insect stuff. Yeah. So when insects die, it gets big. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, buddy, you got this one?
Sure. This will probably be my last one. I've got to get out of here soon.
Okay.
This is the Apocalypse Runner. 2, a black and a red for a 6/5 vehicle with tap. A target creature you control with power 2 or less gains lifelink until end of turn and can't be blocked this turn. Crew 3. I see no reason to ever crew this, since you can use its ability in conjunction with so many other things to get so many benefits, like with the Aether Spark, as previously mentioned. Oh man, that's just don't avoid the wreck, survive it. A far fortune.
Yeah.
Oh man. Anywho, that is it for me, guys.
All right.
Thank you for having me. I hope to join you again.
All right, let's go ahead and skip ahead real quick here. Frank, let me move this. There you go. Go ahead and chill and put your link in the chat if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Chill.
I never have my link quickly saved.
Yeah, you gotta remind me next time. I'll add it to Naughty Bot so that you can just do a hashtag.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Let's see. How do I? Oh, I think I know how to do this. I have the link saved. There we go. And paste.
There you go. All right, Frank.
It's not
about your channel.
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely. Of course, my apologies. I am Frank of Frank's Hobbies. Where I write about anything and everything that is of interest to me on a given day. The web, for whatever reason, the YouTube is not working, so no link today. You just type in Frank's Hobbies on Google on the YouTube search page. I'm sure you'll find me. You guys have a great night, though. Thanks for having me. See you guys next week.
Yeah, thanks for. I know it was a reading fest, but we found some interesting things out today, especially on that WPN program, and got through some fancy stuff. So awesome. Well, thanks for coming on, man. Much appreciated.
Yep. See you guys next week. Ciao.
All right. There's a lot for us to tackle. Let me see how many more. I'll go ahead and handle this Boom Scholar real quick. It's a 1, a red, and a green for a 3/3. Exhaust abilities of permanents you control cost 2 less to activate. You can exhaust this for a red and a green with that discount. Creatures and vehicles you control gain trample until the end of turn. Put 2 counters on this creature. So nice. All right. Chat, was there anything out of the spoilers that you guys wanted to talk about? Let us know. I think we're going to go ahead and call it here soon. I'm going to go and pull up some fancies. I'm trying to remember what was good in the color list. There is a lot here, but we're running close to time. So let me go ahead and pull up the big card. Of course, is the Chrome Mox. Definitely awesome with all the artifact synergy. This is one of the big chase of the set.
That's pretty.
I believe there's a yellow one as well. It's a 0-drop imprint. This artifact enters. You may exile a non-artifact, non-land card from your hand. Add 1 mana of the exiles card's colors. So there you go. Very popular. And of course, we got a lot of artifact synergy. So this is the big card of the special guest slot for sure. So we got that. Chandra's Ignition has made a comeback here. There you go. And new art for the special guests.
Ooh, nice art. I like that. Very comic book.
Yeah. And in non-piss yellow version, we have Lord of the Undead coming back. So this one looks way cooler.
Yeah, this actually looks a lot better with the borderless. They also have full art on it. And although it still kind of looks like they went and grabbed their Masters of the Universe stuff and just kind of like redid it.
Oh, I did miss some piss yellows. Okay. Here is the full art for Hazoret Godseeker. It looks okay.
You know, this one looks good on the yellow.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Because yeah, it looks good. It's got more like they just stressed the background, and it just looks good.
Yeah, I think you were talking about this the other day, Genesis Nightmare in Discord. But yeah, I feel like the new mechanics will be good, fun for the set, but will prevent much from adding to the whole of Magic play. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna hold judgment till I see these in foil. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Three Stooges? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? There you go.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
You think they mentioned it in the stream today? Okay. All right. And ooh, I'm getting hungry. All right, and here's that Super Valor's flagship in yellow.
Ew.
Yeah,
the other version looked bad. Like I don't know what they changed the coloring. It looks like different art altogether. But ew.
And we have Hazoret in red. I think that looks way better. Okay. And I'm just going through the fancy versions. Okay. These ones are notable. Here is the fancy schmancy Chandra. And there is one more. It's similar art to this, but I think more foily. See one.
I really
this
like
will
the
be
artwork
sort of
on
a
this one,
chase.
too. This one has really good artwork too. It also hits comic book like feels, and you know how I like that kind of art.
This could be textured. I'm not sure. And here is the
Ooh.
fancy glitter Pokemon foiling.
That might look good as an actual card, but like in the digital, it just kind of like takes away from the art from the previous exact picture that you showed.
Yeah. So this will be one of the other chases. Here's the Midnight Mangler. I don't know if he did this one. Colorless and a blue for a 3/3 during turns other than yours. This vehicle is an artifact creature. Yeah, that's the blocker we saw earlier. All right. But I think the art looks better here. What is this?
It's still highly confusing artwork. It's like they superimpose like two pictures together.
Yeah. And then here is Hull Drifter, 2 blue.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's where you draw the 2 cards. Yeah, I like this art. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what else do we have here? That one is okay, and non-piss yellow. Still, it just seems kind of weird. But here's the Dragnotis Engineer.
Now I like the Dragnotis Engineer in the piss yellow.
Yeah. All right.
I like it better in the piss yellow. There's something about I don't know what it is about the salmon color that it's sitting on. I'd prefer the piss yellow on this one.
Oh. And here is the full art already, much nicer. That's right. That's right. What's up, Caustic? Got to get new Planeswalker equipment for Captain America. Yes. That Valor looks like military shop from the creator and seeks to destroy the androids. Yeah. Okay. And was there anything else in the fancy art? And this one, I don't know. It's in a festive pink. This one or the piss yellow?
This is better. I still don't like the artwork though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is better in the pink, but it's still like shit art, you know. Yeah. I've seen an 8-year-old do better, I think. I love this though. The gas that I like it on the piss yellow better. This purple.
Wow.
I like it on the piss yellow.
Yeah, that's weird. All right, we do have a full art version of Basri. There you go. Looking better than the piss yellow.
I can wear that.
Yeah. And we got the Boom Moped or whatever. The Boom Moped.
The Boom Mobile. I like this version better.
Moped.
I like this version better.
Same. And here are the kitty cats from earlier, but with a pink background instead of yellow.
I'm conflicted. And I it's not the color on either side that gets me. I just realized the artist drew the one cat kind of going off in the wrong direction.
Well, I mean, if you have cats drive, that's going to happen.
I don't know. I like it. I like it as like the art, but like in both color schemes, I really don't like the color schemes.
All right, here's your basic lands. We have all the arts there. Yeah, exactly. The guy around here with the piss yellow deuce coupe. Yeah. Okay, so there's the lands, and we got this. I'm kind of about, because you could potentially pull this in the finish line box topper, and it is different though. But you have the full art lands, which will pop in randomly, and then you have these yellows. So I really hope this isn't a part of the 2 cards, but it could be for the box topper. But I do like the art on that.
It's interesting. The top row has some pretty good. I really like the top row art. Kind of reminds me of like partly like kind of puts together like on planes. It looks like the pod racer scene. Kind of gives you that vibe. And then like just like if you were to play any racing game, I'd imagine that this would be the look. And you just got to appreciate the art that they put into Basic Land Mountain and Basic Land Forest.
Yeah,
nice. And I will just ignore the piss yellow ones underneath. Except for this weird erotic frog statue in Basic Land Island.
Yeah, we'll pull that one up because that one's interesting.
It looks almost like a Jar Jar Binks was.
Oh, that's our tuck. We covered that one. No, I was looking for the frog. The Smexy frog.
Yeah.
There you go. Here's the card or the statue. It is a god. Sab Sunin Luxa embodied. 3 colors, a green and a blue for a 6/6. Reach, trample, indestructible. Can't attack unless you control an even number. Oh, as long as it has an even number on it. Beginning of your first main phase, put a 1/1 counter on Sab. Then, if it has an odd number of counters on it, you draw 2 cards. So 1 turn you'll be able to attack with it. The next turn you'll be able to draw 2. So it's very interesting. There was a couple of the Gear Hulks. Yeah, you'd smash it. Yeah.
Smash. Don't know her name, but smash. Luxa what? Luxa. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and honestly, there's a lot more to go through, but we're going to go ahead and get on to the shill section of the show. And Dan, let's start off with you.
You sure you don't want to get that other guy over here? This guy right here? Okay. hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. I hope you're being good heads out there in chat land. So a lot of things have been going on. We have some stuff coming up. TCGDude and myself and Jesse Hellwheeler are going to be doing a World of Warcraft thing soon. So join us for that. Dates to come. Also, Salmonella, myself, Jesse Hellwheeler, and a few of our friends over here on the YouTube sphere will be doing some D&D nights where Salmonella will be making a few campaigns and sending us on an adventure. Join me every Wednesday with Jesse Hellwheeler for Procrastination Across the Ocean, where we talk about anything and everything you never wanted to talk about, and you probably don't care about talking about, but you're going to listen to me yak on and on and on and on and on and on anyway. And Mondays, play Minecraft.
Yeah.
That's it.
Awesome. Hello. Okay, squirrels. Yes. We're gonna get to that real quick, guys. We had a box of we cleared out the collectors. It's all paid for. We have a sponsor box from Robert D. Our buddy My Three Stooges got in for 2 seats, and Qore for 2, and Robert got the last one. So the flash sale collectors are done. So what we have left is, see here, let's go over to the screen. Okay, so what we have left, where is my Discord? Okay, is we do have the play boosters. Get in really cheap on some Aetherdrift. We have 7 seats left. It's only $14 for 3 packs. Battle high and low to win additional 3. If you do not win, you will be put on the wheel, and one lucky seat that didn't win high or low will win the box topper. So we got 7 seats left. Let's fill it up. Again, this is the flash sale. This box will come in after the 14th. We might get lucky and get it on release, but it will not be here for pre-release. So it will be after the 14th that this will come in. We got to fill this in as soon as possible. Hopefully we can get it all closed out by the 1st. But again, if you just want to experience some Aetherdrift on the cheap, I think this is the cheapest box battle out there for play boosters, or at least close to it. Shipping will handle when it comes in. So we got 7 seats left here. Let's close it out. And I think, yep, Robert got it. Cool. Yep. So the collectors is done. If anyone is interested in me shopping some more collectors, I will do my best. I will try to find you some, but we will not be able to beat the $220 price that we had for the battle. So that there is that. And then I've been working super hard. That's why you haven't seen me on more random nights, as I've been working super hard on the Loaded Squirrel. So here we go. I made a little infographic there. Yay, Loaded Squirrel. So we have a lot of value packed in. The nice thing about this game is one, it's fully transparent. You guys can watch any of the building a MTG pull game, which I will have a couple more episodes before we fire this. But you guys can get in on early Squirrel. It is $6 a pull. The nice thing is on the low end, is that I made sure that you're getting at least $2 a pull, unlike other games. Really, it's going to be closer to $3 or $4 a pull. But we have a lot of good top end cards. So it is. We also have Lord of the Rings set boosters are coming in, which are now averaging about $8 a pack. So if you win a pack of that, cool. Also, the box topper is going to be thrown in as a pull, which those sell singly for about $33. So you could luck out on that. But it's right now, it's real simple. It's $6 a pull. $30 gets you 5 pulls plus a question mark, I have some mystery stuff coming in. So that's going to be super fun.
What is it?
VIP, the mystery stuff.
Yeah, it's a mystery, right?
Yeah,
Can you
it
spoil?
could be magic packs. I will say it will. We will be promoting one of our indie game developers as well. So I think he's going to be sending someone along with that. I don't want to tease it yet. So that will be part of it. Also, there's some random packs that will be pulls as well. Not sure what he's sending. So besides the one thing I do know he's sending some magic as well. So VIP squirrels, $60, 10 pulls, get a bonus pull, and on the VIP wheel entry. So the VIP wheels will be your big cards, $10 plus. Lots of good stuff. You can see some pictured there. And you get a bonus pull plus a question mark. So it could be one of those mystery packs. I don't know. Super VIP is 120. You get 20 pulls. VIP entry wheel. That is where the Emrakul is. So bit nice juice in the super VIP wheel. You also get in on the regular VIP wheel and 2 bonus pulls and 2 times that mystery. So we're opening the floodgates. Feel free to jump in, guys. I am limiting the super VIP wheels. I'm not sure how many more pulls we're getting from the mystery stuff, but we're sitting at about 220. We need to sell 201 pulls to close out the game. We might break it down depending, but yeah, if you guys want to jump in, much appreciated. Proceeds are going. We're basically selling all the cards from My Three Stooges, his old TCG store. Lots of super good value in there. And if anyone wants to see what's in the game and all the work I've been putting in, feel free to shoot me an email. You guys can go hashtag. Okay, not hashtag. Excuse me. Squirrel info. Again, this game is 100% transparent, so you guys can go see all the work. I think we have close to. I know what he sent was over 1,000. I have easily 400 or 500 in cards in now that I put in. So lots of interesting pulls for sure. But if you guys want to see the spreadsheet and the work, again, this game is 100% transparent. I'll be more than happy to explain anything. Shoot me an email. I'll send you a thing where you can view the spreadsheet because it's pretty awesome. But yeah, so we got the rest of the Aetherdrift. We got to close out that play booster. 7 more seats. If you guys want in on some cheap, let me know. Only $14. Pay shipping after it comes in. Let's see. Indie game developer. Yes. It is a physical game developer. Yes, it is. Our buddy Speed Robo. He's sending me a box of a new set just released for his system gate. So it's interesting. And I will reveal that later. But for sure. But yeah, let me know, guys. Let's jump in. I will probably layer this. So once we get to 101 pulls or between 1 and 1 or 110, we can go ahead and start it. But I'm not spinning the wheels until we close out the game. Currently, we're looking at 201, but with the mystery stuff coming in, it could be upwards of 220 pulls, maybe 250 pulls. I'm not sure, but they're all $6 a pull. So there you go. I have a feeling that the bonus stuff's going to be some real fun stuff, and I don't know what it is yet till it shows up. So thank you again, Chris, for helping us put this together. Proceeds from the Loaded Squirrel is going back into the channel. We have to get the giveaway box for Aetherdrift. I'm going to get some other giveaways, and from the commission that we make here. We'll also pick up, giveaways, gonna look into some channel improvements, and survival, basically. But yeah, let's get started on it. If you guys want to hop in, let me know. Again, you got the VIP and the super VIP is where it's at. Very good stuff on those wheels. There will be 2 squirrels in the game that will shoot you into an entry to the VIP wheel. But again, I will cover this more in detail on the next building a MTG pool game. So full clarity. And again, if you guys want info on all the cards in it, feel free to shoot me an email. Be more than happy to share with you what's going on. We're still in development of the game, but basically just waiting for the LOTR box to come in, some more cards to log. And every pull is going to be 2 cards. You're guaranteed basically about $3 a pull on the bare minimum. As there are a lot of $2 cards we added on top of the hits and all kinds of fun stuff. So very, very fun. All right. So let me know on that. Other than that, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up here. Thank you guys for watching. And again, let me know. Trying to fill out the rest of the play booster for Aetherdrift. And of course, start filling in on the Loaded Squirrel. These are always super awesome. If you have your own pull game, you'll have more pulls for it. I don't know. Just hit me up. It's going to be awesome. Well, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys take care. Not sure if I'll be streaming later on this evening. I got to get some dinner in me. And I got a song to show you, Dan. You'll be super stoked. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a great one. And we'll see you next Thursday for sure. But definitely this Sunday for some late night EDH. And I'm planning on a stream between now and Sunday. Not sure what's going on yet, but we'll see. All right, you guys stay awesome, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.